Yes, students, we have done identity 1 and 2. Identity 1 was a plus b whole square and identity 2 is a minus b whole square. You have expanded a plus b whole square as a square plus 2ab plus b square. And now a minus b whole square is identity 2 and that is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. In the last video we have done it's with an activity. We have taken a square sheet and proved it. The same way we have identity 3, we are going to prove it. We will take paper, a sheet, and will prove this identity. We have some geometrical concept, we will use that. Yes, now we prove identity 3. What is identity 3? This is a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. This we will prove geometrically. For that we need a rectangle, because length into breadth is the area of a rectangle, and we consider a plus b as length and a minus b as breadth of a rectangle, then length into breadth, and accordingly we will prove it equal to a square minus b square. So let's see how do we do this taking a rectangular sheet. Now you can see I have this rectangle. We can name it as ABCD. So this rectangle is ABCD and its side BC is A. So BC is equal to the other side, opposite side AD, both are equal to A. We have assumed this length as A. Now we don't know about its length AB. So what do we have to do? We measure the value of A, which is BC here, and mark here AM, which is AM is just equal to A. So we have to mark this point M. Now AM is A, which is equal to the side AD. So the remaining part MB can be B, and we can measure this MB, which we can say B or denote by this part as B. So the sum or the length of AB is A plus B here. We have to take out from BC equal to this length B. Now we measure this part MB. What is the length of MB, which is called B here? And we measure CF equals to B. So this length is now equal to B. We have measured this CF equal to MB. Now what do? We have to draw a parallel line to MB at point F. So we draw equal to B at the point F. Now equal to the length B, we draw here a vertical line parallel to CF whose length is also B. Now let me repeat what I have done here. I have taken first ABCD as a rectangle. The breadth is A, and equal to A I have marked AM. Now whatever was the total length, we have taken AM and the rest part is assumed as B. Then B is measured using ruler, and equal to B we have drawn a line B at the corner C. Now equal to this B, I have measured a perpendicular line B over here, and equal to this line B is measured. So first we measure B here, and parallel to this B is measured here. So we are getting this rectangle, this is square whose all the sides are equal to B. Now we name this part. This part can be named as F, G, H, C. Now FGHC is a square whose side is B. Now we are going to extend the line FG to meet the side AD. Now you can see here I am going to extend the line FG to meet the side AD. At which point we can locate a point where it is meeting the side. So let this point be L, where the extended part of FG is meeting. This point is called L. Now we have a new rectangle formed, GLDH. Now what can be the sides of this rectangle? Let us see. LG is parallel to AM and that is parallel to DH. So LG is obviously, we have A here because of being parallel to AM. And here LD, GH and FC are parallel to each other. So the length of LD will be B. And so we can have the area of this rectangle named GLDH. So area of this rectangle GLDH is length into breadth, that is area of this rectangle is AB. Similarly, this is a square FGHC and side into side, that means area of this square is B into B, and we have B into B, that is B square. And now coming to this portion, this is also a rectangle. Let's see what is the length and the breadth of this rectangle ABFL. You can see here this is A and this is B. So obviously AB length is A plus B. And now what is the length of BF, which is the breadth of this rectangle ABFL. Now you know the total breadth is A. This is AD, which is equal to A. So BC is equal to A and this part is B. So this part only we have this A minus B, that is this length is A minus B. BF is A minus B. And so AL is parallel to BF. This is also A minus B. That is total length minus this part of length is the remaining part. The total length is A minus this part is B. So from total we remove B, we get the remaining part A minus B. Thus we will write here BF. What is the length of BF? This total length, total breadth is here actually A, and we remove the part CF, that is B, that is the length of BF. So we have this rectangle here, this shaded part, this rectangle can be the length into breadth, and the length is A plus B and the breadth is A minus B. So area of this rectangle is A plus B into A minus B. So again repeat this rectangle ABFL. ABFL, the length is A plus B and the breadth is A minus B. So area of this rectangle ABFL is length into breadth, that is A plus B into A minus B. Coming to this square, each side of this square is B and area of a square is B square. Now coming to this rectangle GLDH, this is side length into breadth. So area of this rectangle is A into B. Now after getting these three portions of a rectangle, we can have an equation. Let us see what is the equation. So we do it here. So see what the equation is formed here. Area of ABCD minus area of LGHD. That means this area is removed, and the what is left when this area is removed from this area. ABCD minus LGHD is equal to area of ABFL plus area of GFCH. Now we put the values for their area. We have the formula length into breadth for rectangle and side into side for square. So let's take out the area of ABCD. So the length is A plus B, and the breadth of this rectangle ABCD is A. So this is A into A plus B. This is area of ABCD. Then we have minus area of LGHD. Area of LGHD is AB. So we write minus AB, and that is equal to area of ABFL. ABFL is A plus B into A minus B. So we write it here A plus B into A minus B. And then plus area of GFCH. GFCH is B square. So we write it here B square. So very interesting equation we have here, and then we solve it to get the identity. Now we multiply A with both the terms. A into A is A square plus A into B is AB, and then here is minus AB, and that equals to A plus B into A minus B, and then it is plus B square. Now you know plus x minus x is 0. So plus AB minus AB is 0, and so further step we have is A square left in LHS is equal to A plus B into A minus B plus B square. Now we can set it as the desired identity by bringing minus B square on LHS from plus B square on RHS. So A square plus B square coming to this side is minus B square, and what is left on RHS? This is A plus B into A minus B. So thus we have proved our identity 3. A square minus B square is equal to A plus B into A minus B. So you have seen this interesting activity, how we have geometrically proved the algebraic identity A square minus B square. I hope you will enjoy doing this activity in your copy, taking sheet or drawing, and apply this formula for further factorizations and other problems. Thank you. Wish you good luck.